I was born and raised in Amish country and among Mennonites, which are basically Amish with indoor plumbing and electricity. The majority of the town and the school were filled with people of a light beige hue, and either you were popular or you weren't. The reasons were never said aloud. You learned or just knew. You had to have proper clothes, you had to have money, you had to be normal, aka you were their form of Christian. Act some way out of line, you were behaviorally ostracized. I was poor, stupid, dyslexic, and non-Christian. So I was ostracized along with half the school. The rules were quite simple once you learned them. You do not talk to someone outside of your social status, only to tease. Keep your high status secure. Like the time I was teased for liking a kid. He seemed sweet and he had Tourette's. He was different like me. But he would spontaneously yell cuss words in the middle of class, so he was a weird they could use. So when it became known by many that I liked him, half the class ganged up on me, teasing me in front of everyone because I liked him, and he joined in. Or the time a boy spat on my back. I had never seen him before. He had more money than me, could tell by the clothes. A new girl to the school told me, or else I wouldn't have known. I just looked at her, shocked someone of a higher status was acknowledging my existence kindly. I can tell her status by the clothes she wore and the evidence of the company she kept. The popular girl who was showing her around looked sheepish as she was laughing as he spat on me. And she knew the rules. The new girl didn't, obviously. She wiped it off my back. I couldn't speak. I just kept thinking, don't you know you're not supposed to talk to me? Then I moved to a more inclusive town. I didn't want to leave the Amish country. It was all I knew. I didn't like the idea of leaving my friends, but I had no choice, so I began the hunt for new friends. And there was something very new here. There were multiple levels of popularity. It wasn't all or nothing. I wasn't completely invisible either. Even the popular kids would look at me and would talk to me. It was a strange new world, really. There were also far more dark brown kids compared to Amish country. There were only 8 there. It was terrifying and thrilling all at the same time, so being brave and a little lonely, I tried the kids on the bus first. And the dark brown kids didn't like me. They were the majority on the bus. Although I could feel it had something to do with my appearance, I couldn't put my finger on what I was feeling. I thought it was the same reasons as before. I looked poor. I probably even smelled like a godless heathen, for all I know. But there was one dark brown girl who would let me sit next to her. I tried to do a friend move the second or third time she let me sit next to her. I made a little playful comment, albeit it may have been too soon, but I said, wow, I don't even have to ask, do I? Her response was 3 words. Yeah, you do. Okay, apparently you're not friend material, I thought to myself as I felt something unspoken seething under the 3 words when she looked me up and down. I knew what she really said. Yeah, you do, you little white girl. I felt that intent cut through my soul, but I still didn't understand it. Yet it was a behavior I was used to. I added it to the list and back to the same behavior. Don't speak to those outside of your status. If you guys are curious about anything else it is that I write or do, just hit the links below and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.